Alright, hey guys, welcome to the Aerofanatic channel. Today I'm finally going to do my review over the Eagtac P200LC2 after 3 months. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get right into it. As you see here, I'll give you a kind of size comparison. I'm not too small of a guy, not too big of a guy, about average. It's about 5 inches or so. I can't remember what the exact specification is. It has a very nice sturdy clip. I have not had any problems with it. Of course, I haven't really used it all that much because I tend to use the included holster that came with it. This thing has proved to be very sturdy, very rigid, not having any problems with it at all. It does kind of twist on my belt and cause a little bit of a torsion right there, but that's not a big deal. It holds on nicely with this Velcro strap. You could either just slip it on with your belt already on, or just slip your belt through when you're putting it on. And then it comes with a lanyard that you can clip on here to clip on a backpack or whatever you're planning on clipping it to. But anyway, let's see here. I have dropped it a few times. It is very, I don't know if you can see there, we got a couple of nicks there. It is a very strong build. I don't have any problems with it threatening to break on me. It does come with this this little plastic clip here that you can also hook that lanyard to. I haven't used it. I couldn't honestly tell you how sturdy it truly is, but it doesn't seem too bad, to be honest. Overall, just a little bit of wear and tear. I work at a small flight school doing maintenance on the airplanes, and it's a very good size to be able to put your hand into the small little holes that you have to put them in to be able to see what you're looking at. But anyways, okay, so it does come with its own 2 set of batteries. Let me just go ahead and open it up here. And while I'm opening this up, I will mention to don't forget to lubricate the threads. It keeps the threads in nice shape and make sure that they don't get stripped out or anything. But anyway, onto the battery. I bought just this off-brand thing off of Amazon called Ultrafire. It is an 18650 4200 milliamp battery, rechargeable battery. I got a couple of them along with the little charger. It just came from China, but I would highly suggest getting a set of these rather than just going off and buying those. I forget what they're called, the other kind of batteries that they put in here. Anyways, it's got a Cree LED in there, which happens to be, let's see if we can see it there. You can kind of see it, but it happens to be one of the brightest flashlights I've ever seen, especially for the size. I've compared it to the Streamlight Stinger. This is actually just about as bright as it. It just doesn't have as focused of a throw on it. Forgot to put the battery in. It doesn't have as focused as a throw as the Stinger does, but working in the line of field, in the field that I am in, I actually want a wider throw so that it'll spread a lot of light inside the area where I'm working. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just show you the light just with the light on here. Here is the high setting. Remember, this is 1125 lumens, so that's 1125 lumens. You go down to the medium setting, which is somewhere in the middle of the 700 range, 700 something lumens. And then you go down to the low setting, and that, I believe, is 60 lumens, which is this is what I use the majority of the time because it's really all you need, and they say you get 50 plus hours using this setting. One of the cool things is when you have it set on the high setting at 1125 lumens, it has an automatic dimming system where after, I believe, 3 minutes of running at this setting, it'll automatically shut this setting off and just bring it down to this, even if you screw it all the way in. That's nice because it kind of indicates that your battery is starting to die and it's fixing to be time to go ahead and charge it up, and it doesn't kill it quite as fast just leaving that on, and it also kind of gives a danger of overheating the flashlight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the overhead light off and let you guys see what it looks like in the dark. Alright guys, here we are in the dark, and get ready for, here comes the 1125 lumen setting. You can see it lights up the room pretty well. Not a problem in the world there. You can definitely good for an emergency flashlight if you really need this much. You really don't even need this much on a day-to-day basis. It's really designed more for blinding someone if there happens to be an intruder or something. So let's go ahead and go down to the medium setting. So you can see even at the medium setting, it lights up the room pretty nicely here. And then we'll go down to the low setting. So yes, it is pretty dim, but it still serves its function pretty well. You can look around your room and be able to find your way in the darkness. Okay guys, so just to keep the video pretty short, I'm going to go ahead and give some of my ratings on what I think of this flashlight. So in terms of brightness, well, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because 1125 lumens is pretty impressive for a flashlight this size. And the functionality of being able to dim it to a pretty ideal setting of lumens, I like that. So that's why I give that a 10 out of 10. In terms of structure and body, I like the design. It's very comfortable, very nice to hold like that. Very easy to fit up into small spaces. So I'm going to give that a 8 out of 10. And that's simply because I'm not too sure about this little plastic clip here. I don't know, maybe I'll start using it and maybe that rating will go up. So the rating for battery life, I would give also an 8 out of 10 because it does kind of suck that you only get 3 minutes of that the full high setting, but I mean, how often I don't use that setting very often. I don't think anyone else really does either. But in terms of using this flashlight for everyday carry, EDC, I definitely give it a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best flashlights I've ever carried. Probably the best flashlight I've ever carried, given I haven't carried very many flashlights, but it's still it's my favorite. And then if you don't want to use that holster, this clip is extremely rigid. I'm not seeing any signs that it would be bending very easy or even snapping off. It's very simple to remove. If you don't want it there, all you do is unscrew that, unscrew both the cap and the little retainer ring, and it'll snap right off. And I guess that's it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please comment below. Thank you very much.